Welcome back, Star Chasers. This is episode 3 of Uncle Underspace's Guide for New Gamers. Don't get eaten by old Ferly. Let's first talk about the epic storyline that you discover as you play Underspace. As an open world game, you have dozens of fun choices and decisions with consequences that you'll delight in making as you build your fortune, status, ships, and skills in Underspace. Always remember, you are in control of how you play the game. The next 3 videos show you the basics of how to fly, battle, transit systems, dock, trade, mine, quest, discover, and so much more. Learning these quickly helps you focus on having maximum fun while playing Underspace and piecing together the arc of the main story that is the backbone of the single-player campaign. I'm not going to do spoilers, and that means you get to figure out what actions you must take to successfully tackle each mission and complete each quest. Again, these training guides teach you how to drive. What roads you take on your own journey are up to you. Some missions and quests you'll tackle in the demo can be completed with basic skills and a few upgrades to your ship. Others are more challenging and best taken on once you level up with upgraded skills and a stronger ship with bigger weapons. In the demo, you get a few glimpses into the main storyline involving Cardos, his supporters, and his enemies. In the main game, you'll have to figure out where each element of the epic reveals itself, then decide if you want to play straight down the storyline using the hints dropped along the way, or you can jump in and out of the story arc any way you want. Underspace is truly interactive. It's a game that's a story that's a game. Have fun on your journey and marvel and thrill at the wonders you'll discover along the way. Okay, we'll now go over the various information displays and screens, controls, settings, and gameplay elements you'll need in your quest to get good. We'll do a banner in front of each element, then describe and explain how it works and what you can do with it. In the center bottom of your screen is the main HUD. The yellow power bar shows you how much juice is left in your reserve, and many actions you take drain that energy. Whenever you stop the drain, energy is rebuilt back to full. The blue status bar is for shields. Hitting ships or asteroids or taking hits from missiles or cannons drains your shields. Shields regenerate anytime the hits stop. If your shields are completely drained, more hits eat away at your hull, the red status bar. Be careful. As your hull health nears 0, your ship starts to smoke and then you explode and die with any hit taken once your hull is obliterated. If you have hull webbing and shield regenerators, you can press F and G to restore them instantly until you deplete your store of these valuable resources. To the right of your status bars is the speed indicator. More on that next. To their left are icons with status of many things like heavy weapons, power up, and so on. Now let's look at flight speed options. As we know, W controls acceleration, S controls deceleration, X for flying backwards. A and D move you right or left. Maximum speed using W is 101, but that can get higher once you upgrade. Tab is your thrust control, which takes you to a speed of 200 quickly. Thrust drains power, so you want to control how much you use and when. Once you stop, thrust energy restores gradually. Want to go even faster? Shift plus W powers up your high engines with no drain on energy. Your maximum here is about 300. You cannot shoot cannons or fire missiles when using high engines. Pressing S pulls you out of free flight. To travel quickly between planets or stations or ships in a system, use the lane lines. Fly to within about 2.0 K of a lane line ring and hit F3 for docking. You'll be whisked along the series of rings until you exit out the other end at speeds past 1,000. Many lane lines are plagued by pirates like the Washers and Family Mata. If they hit you, you'll see a flash and be pulled into free flight, where you can decide to battle or fly over to the nearest lane line and dock with it. Hitting escape also takes you out of lane lines and into free flight. You can use lane lines to get closer to a waypoint that's in a nebula or asteroid belt, and then use escape to drop out into free flight and head over to your destination, usually using high engines. Last but not least, to jump from one system to a neighboring system, use jump gates. Again, press F3 to dock, and don't freak out if the system pulls you outwards to the tractor ring point. Then it will line you up for docking and rattle you through the artificial underspace wormhole into the next system. There are also natural wormholes you can dock with once you find them in nebulas or asteroid belts, away from the lane lines. There are 3 other HUD clusters. In your lower left is your sensor information, listing which planets, stations, ships, ejected cargo, and other objects are nearby. You can filter for specific object types or view all. You can use the docking icon instead of F3 for docking. You can use the follow icon instead of F2 for go to. Be wary of using F2 for go to if anything's in the way. You'll hit it and get knocked out of that mode. If a planet is what's in the way, you'll crash into the planet and you will die. Check out the lower right HUD cluster. That's your weapons, shield regeneration, and hull webbing group. You can click on the shield and hull regen icons, which show how many you have of each, instead of pressing F and G. Below that is your list of weapons, which can be cannons, missile launchers, mines, drones, and so on. Notice that if you press the corresponding key, only that weapon will fire or launch. If you click on one of the weapons listings in the HUD, you'll disable it or toggle it back on. In the upper right corner is a very valuable cluster, the Information Access Group. You can use keys to access the information screens or these icons to see cargo inventory, star maps, reputation and character status, mission and quest logs, and view additional information. You'll like using these when you're on a longer flight or docked and running around a station or capital ship to see how much is in your bank account, which weapons, ammo, tools, hardware, and cargo you have, what your reputation is with each faction, and how many enemies, or sometimes, allies, you've destroyed, and so on. Each type of information can help you decide what you'll do or go to next. Again, you have total control about how you play Underspace. Okay, Star Chasers, you now have enough basics to start playing if you haven't already. Check back with us in Episode 4, My Pyrona. We'll continue our tour of the basics, looking at taking on missions and quests, how to use cargo traders, equipment dealers, shipwrights, and chapter houses to build your wealth, upgrade ships and their assets, and the all-important step of saving your current game before you head back to space to tackle your next exciting challenge. As always, thank you for watching. I hope this video puts a smile on your face and helps you have maximized fun. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, choose to be happy, and, get good!